In this video, we're gonna talk about the downsides of a personal brand. We talk about the good, we talk about why you need to have a personal brand. Here's a video explaining why a personal brand is gonna come with some challenges and what challenges that you need to keep in mind of, right? I don't think it's fair that if we talk about the good and we don't never bring up the bad. Number one, right? It's going to make you feel overwhelmed, okay? And here's why. Because when you're starting something new, right, there's something called a learning curve, right? This is you, this is where you want to go, destination, right? This is the learning curve. But a lot of people, they quit, right? Because they don't understand that this is the natural order of every fucking thing. There is nothing in your life that you're going to learn or do that you're not going to go through a learning curve. So a lot of people, they get overwhelmed or they feel overwhelmed when you're asked to build a fucking brand, right? They get overwhelmed because, hey, I have a 9-to-5 job, but I want to build my 5 to 9 to be my brand, right? And they come into this shit thinking, oh, it's going to be cake. I just throw up some videos and I'm gonna be rich. Absolutely not. You're building something from scratch, right? You're building something from the ground up. It's supposed to be fucking hard. It's not supposed to be easy. How the fuck do you expect to build a 7-figure personal brand, even if it's 6-figure, but we're aiming for 7 figures over here? How in the world do you expect to build a 7-figure personal brand and it be easy? Do you guys understand that the majority of the world is poor? The majority of the world is behind on bills. The majority of the world doesn't even have $10,000 in their bank account. But you want to build a 7-figure personal brand and you expect it to be easy. You're foolish. Right? So a lot of people, they look at it like, oh, you know, I hate my 9-to-5. I'm angry about my 9-to-5, but they don't maximize their 5 to 9 or their whatever it is. They're 6 to 10. Your brand is a full-time thing. It's not a part-time thing. It's not part-time. Right? You're gonna feel overwhelmed for a long time. And you should, because you're building something brand new. You're giving yourself an opportunity to be financially free, because this shit will never make you free. This 9-to-5 that gives you reliable, stable income is never gonna make you rich. It's never gonna give you financial freedom. It's never gonna give you financial security. Your 9-to-5 is a salary for your future. That's literally what a 9-to-5 is. A salary for your future. Okay, let me bring this closer. A salary for your future. So I expect to be overwhelmed. When I was starting my personal brand back in college, I was going through engineering school, right? My first personal brand was in fitness. I was going through engineering school and starting my own full-time business. I was passing my classes and then trying to train people. It was a lot of work. And yes, I felt overwhelmed, but I knew there is no way in the world that I'm going to be financially free relying on just my job. So a lot of people, when they come into this, oh, Fit, you know, I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to do this. And then a week in, 2 weeks in, a month in, a couple months in, right? When the fucking, the excitement wears off, when the excitement wears off or starting something new, they got to face reality that this is going to be work. They quit or they run away. Okay. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, we're already 4 minutes into the video. I'm FitX Fearless. I've built my personal brand to 7 figures and up, right? Over 7 figures, right? Made my first $1 million last year. My company is worth over 7 figures, but I got 600,000 followers on my main channel right here on YouTube. in the self-improvement and dating niche. 600,000 followers on Instagram, another 900,000 on TikTok. So I've been making content and building my brand for over 7 years now. It's not easy. It never will be easy, but I don't want it to be easy. The reason why you get to $1 million a year is because most people can't. If most people could do it, you're gonna make most people money, the 9-to-5 job. So the fact that it's hard is actually compelling to me. The fact that it's difficult means that most people won't do it. When I see things that are difficult, I don't look at it like, oh my God, this is difficult. I look at it like, damn, because it's difficult, I know most people will quit. And that's how I was able to get 7 figures. That's how I was able to get to 7 figures. My goal is to make 8 figures and up, right? I'm on my way to that. But I'm trying to make you guys aware who want to start your personal brand that you will feel overwhelmed. Number 2 is you will lose money at first. This is the reality. So a lot of people think they're going to start a personal brand and it's going to cost them nothing. It will never cost you zero to get 7 figures. That is a fucking dream, right? There's actually a funny saying that goes, if you want to make 6 figures, you got to be willing to lose 5 figures. If you want to make 7 figures, you got to be willing to lose 6 figures, 8 figures, like it goes on and on and on, right? The more money you're trying to make, the more you got to be willing to lose to be able to get that. The reason being is money is a vehicle to get you information that saves you time. That's what money is for. Okay? Money is a tool. Use the fucking tool. You need money because it's a vehicle that gives you information that saves you time. You're not gonna go from 9-to-5 job to 7-figure business and spend nothing. That's fucking delusional. Yes, you're gonna lose money. And rightfully so. You're trying to build something, so you're gonna have to invest. Now, you don't wanna lose money foolishly, that's a difference. A lot of people, they lose money foolishly. People lose money buying expensive equipment, right? They hire coaches that don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You hire people that just want money, right? My goal with my personal brand is I want to be able to buy your company. I want to be able to partner with my students. This is why my students are getting a fuck ton of results. A fuck ton of results. We've gotten 2 people monetized. We're flipping. Like, our goal is to get people the money that they invested in us back. I want you to make that money back. But a lot of people, man, like if you're gonna pay them, they're gonna hold out information. And I've told you guys this shit on the why your favorite gurus or what your gurus aren't telling you. A lot of these people who teach, they know you're the competition, right? So they're purposely not gonna tell you everything. But I'm gonna come out and say, I have to tell you everything because I want to buy your company. So that's my selfish reason of doing this. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. My selfish reason is I want to help you build your brand so it gets good enough so I can help you sell it and we partner together to exit your company or scale your company to where I become a partner in it. That's what I'm doing this for. Okay? It's not for the greater good of humanity. That's a bunch of bullshit. Let's cut the nonsense. So people are gonna sell you, oh, I just love helping people. Yeah, I love helping people, but I understand that I have dreams and goals, right? We all have financial dreams and goals. All us human beings are selfish to a certain degree. So what I realized about people is if I can give people what they want, I get what I want as well. So if I can help my brands go to 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, and I partner with them, they get what they want, I get what I want. It's a win-win for both of us. That's my selfish reason. Your shit gotta get good so we can never have to work again, okay? So you gotta be careful with the kind of coaches that you hire, right? And you don't have to spend that much equipment. Like I was going off on one of my students the other day because he wanted to fucking go hire a videographer. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Spending all this fucking money for no reason. You have to be resourceful. You have to be resourceful because money does not grow on trees. Like I said, you're gonna lose money, but you wanna lose money efficiently. You wanna make sure that the money that you're gonna invest, you're gonna get something back for. So you try to be as resourceful as possible with the money that you're spending so you don't lose it for no reason. Okay, I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers right now, don't get a videographer if you don't absolutely have to. Because that does not mean that the content will convert, right? Don't get a videographer just because, okay? Number 3, editing will be the biggest roadblock. So what I've seen so far is this has been the biggest roadblock. Our students who have gotten the most results have been the people who were able to eliminate this, right? And what we did to help them out with this is, as of this video, we have now officially launched our own in-house editing team, meaning that we literally train editors, right, that we've hired to edit our students' videos. Editing, in my opinion, it is what causes most people to feel overwhelmed, most people to feel like, oh my fucking God, because editing takes time. It's a time-consuming skill with no guaranteed reward. So I saw that within my company and said, okay, we're gonna go do the work and hire an actual editing team, train them how to edit the video so our students don't have to do this. So if you're watching this right now and you want help with your personal brand, right? I'm telling you guys that this shit right here, we've already helped people solve. And my personal brand mentorship, the Inner Circle, is for men who are serious, guys who are making at least $5K a month, guys who want to be handheld, guys who are serious though and hardworking. But I've seen editing I've seen editing literally make people almost cry because it just takes so much fucking time. All right, so now we're gonna take that load off our students' back, train the editors so they can learn how to edit videos. I mean, so they know who they like. Styles make edits, right? Styles. So we have editors for different styles so people don't have to worry about that. Our students that are crushing it now, they send their content to us. We train the editing team gets them back the content. So now they can just focus on the monetization part. The monetization part, the things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis to be growing your business are more important. I don't think that any guy that's starting a personal brand should be trying to spend this much time doing this shit. This right here will be the biggest roadblock. All right? Because you got to edit in a way that is engaging, but you either have to pay a fuck ton of money for this, right? You guys already know if you try to get your videos edited, they cost a lot of money. So we're mitigating the cost. We're helping to be more affordable for our students and them not even having to worry about that, if that makes sense. All right? So yeah, man, these are the downsides of having a personal brand. It's gonna make you overwhelmed. You will lose money. And if you can eliminate the roadblocks as much as possible, like by finding the right mentorship or the right coach, it's gonna help you tremendously because you're talking about building something from scratch. You're talking about going through challenges. But the guys who are crushing it, they're aware of these things and they say, okay, what are my strategies to overcome this? Not, oh, it's hard, I'm gonna give up. If you're gonna give up, just stick to your 9-to-5 job. It's okay. But for the guys who want a brand, or the guys who are aware that this is a possibility and they're willing to work through it, and you want us to be able to help you and guide you, all right? Links in the description and the pinned comments. Apply for the Inner Circle mentorship. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. I'll get back with you guys next time.